Hey, Huckster here. Just curious about how Christians view verses such as, "In the grave there is no consciousness. The soul that sin shall die." The Bible talks about the wicked becoming the corpses of the wicked becoming ashes under the feet of those believers. Corpses is a dead body. How could the wages of sin be death? Yet, when it says God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever should believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. If you perish, how could you have everlasting life in a hell? And a lot of people have tried to tell me that there's the body, the soul, and the spirit, and the soul is going to live on somewhere. The soul that sinneth, souls of the wicked perish. The spirit, which is the breath of God, goes back to the one who gave it. All animals are living souls. All animals have a spirit, the breath of life. We're told that we're no different than the animals. We all go to the same place when we die. But through translations, Christians believe in a fiery hell, and I've even heard preachers say it's ruled over by Satan himself, who is the ruler of the kingdom of hell. To me, this science fiction, Harry Potter type belief only brings on more unbelievers than it does anything else. It's not the truth of the Bible. It's the wages of sin is death. We all know what death is. Death is the cessation of life, not a continuance of life somewhere else. Because translators put the word hell in Jesus' mouth and replace the word Gehenna. Jesus says that you could be brought before the council and cast into the fires of Gehenna, which is something they actually did there in that first century. The Sanhedrin was a council, and they had the power to sentence you to death, and your body would be cast into Gehenna to be burned up. It wasn't speaking of something that would happen to the body in the afterlife. We're told to fear him who can destroy both body and soul in Gehenna. The soul of that person could not gain eternal life through wickedness, and there was much wickedness in that first century. The very holy people, Jesus called them thieves of widows' houses. They were to feed the widows, the orphans, the poor, yet they were using it as a means of gain. Whole families were taken into slavery because they could not pay the debt to these people. They were in league with Rome because of the benefits that would come through the Roman rule. God's holy people had become wicked and adulterous. Jesus told them that many times he could have gathered them under his wing like a hen does its chicks. But they refused him. They denied him. They killed him. Jesus said they would kill the prophets and the messengers sent to them by God, and they would kill him. And that's what they did. Today, Christians have a mindset that many other Christians, because they don't believe as they do, their fate will be an eternal torment in a fiery chamber. It's not what the Bible teaches. It's what these Christians desire. Same way with end times teachings. It's not what the Bible teaches. It's what these Christians desire. It's the desire of their heart. When the Bible was translated and used the word hell, it either didn't mean what it means to us today. It meant unseen or a covered place. But today, hell means a fiery place of torment where people, actual humans, will be burnt for eternity. It's not from the mind of God. It's from the minds of men. It's what these men desire. How can these men be of God as they state? I think we should all pray for these people, that God would change their hearts, because that is evil. It's no better than those people that Jesus preached against. Peace, love, justice, understanding, music, and friends